We're 5.5 days or 6 days before Halloween starts as well. Welcome back to Comic Studio, and where today we're gonna be searching for Doom, and it's absolutely aren't that fun. So, are you ready for like those things as well? And I cannot believe that is actually going to be for around here. So we're starting with the letter D, and it stands for Doom as we're searching for something pretty interesting about here. And this is where that my brother mentioned to enjoy this watching of those games like pretty it was as well. So we're gonna be jumping of those things as well as we've just seen a lot of Doom stuff as well. So don't worry, it's probably for some sort of an age restriction like those things as well. So and I cannot believe that you're gonna be at the age of 18 as well. So there aren't like those characters. They're like some sort of monsters as well. So this is actually for Doom mods as well, and 1993 for such as Doom as well. So, but as you can see here, is is actually for some sort of like those things. This is owned by ID Software and extracted from the Doom engine. I was using Wadex exe as well, or Wadex exe, or Wadex exe along with some friends' assets. So that was pretty incredible around here, and for some sort of Doom comic studio as well. Especially, it's actually isn't going to be real as well because yes, I just never seen about this video game before, and recently we just added between of those three clips that since this Valentine's Day as well. So we got a Gopnik as well and a Shelby Cobra McLaren F1, as we didn't actually edit with those for some sort of backgrounds as well. So starting with all of the characters, we got the Doom guy, which means he's a Doom Slayer. And because sometimes it was blown up for something like, I guess, nothing reference to Republican Space Rangers. Another one is the former human. So who has been for actually for one thing as well? Another one is the shotgun guy. The shotgun guy was probably for some sort of like those things as well. So another one was actually IMP, is for some sort of a monster. Another one is the Pinky Demon Spectre Irish, which is actually for some sort of a crazy beast as well. Another one is the Baron, and another thing is a floating thing, and should be for the Cacodemon, is the Cacodemon, and is the Cacodemon. It was actually for some sort of a huge guy as well. So even but not actually some sort of very like those things. Another one is the Lost Skull. This is the Lost Skull. And another one is the Spider Mastermind, which is actually for some sort of a mastermind or something, and it wouldn't be able to be defeated sometimes. Another one is Cyber Demon. It was Cyber Demon, and I think it is. It's the Cyber Demon. And another one is the Heavy Weapon Dude. The Heavy Weapon Dude like this guy as well. And another one is the Hell Knight, and more characters could be for Revelant, Mancubus, and another one is the Lil Spider. And I really think this is actually for the some sort of a mini boss as well, and such as the Archinotron. Another one is Pain in the Gas, and the Archival, the Archival, the Archvile was actually for some sort of a stalker or something. A magical stalker. I think this is actually looked like a magical stalker. And it was the Wolfenstein SS. So that must be for some sort of a soldier or something. Another one is the Commander Keen. He wasn't pretty alive around here to do so. What is this? Some kind of a beast of monsters for around here. So I never seen some of those things as well. And for some sort of Doom mods, we got for some sort of like those things as well. If something is actually going to be for troubleshooting away for as well. So another one is another guy for around here is something as well. What his name is this? Extracted from Isabel Companion and I mean it's actually for some sort of mod. And finally it's Doom Eternal. It was actually from a Doom Slayer or something like that. Next we got for some sort of weapons as we got from over here or like those things as well. So this is actually for some sort of for the platinum weapons as well, so unlike the steel full weapons as well. So we got the clothes and like anything for round of those assets, including for round of those obstacles or like multiple items, deadly figurines, and I'm probably sure this is actually for some sort of these as well. So we got for pickups, interior weapons, and for some sort of like for the unknown relics or like those things as well. And finally, it absolutely like those things as well. It calls around flats and like anything as well beyond of those points as well. So it's actually from all of those things like we just got around here. Including around mods, we got firearms. Unlike like those firearms as well. There's no sprites in Doom Eternal. And multiple effects was actually for some sort of a fire range as well. And the effects was so pretty impressive as well. So it's a little bit pretty good as well. So nothing is absolutely less effective as well. So and finally the backgrounds that we got actually for the interior. So I might suggest not that I'm gonna be going for putting around outside as well. So if I'm gonna be put around here, this is actually going to be just like the same as well. We put the McLaren F1 over here, and things aren't just going to be continued yet as well. So there is nothing in around of those Doom Eternal and mods. And I'm probably suggest we're gonna be for added more of those things as well, such as the interior. And I would be able to guess around here this should be outside of this thing as well. This one. And where's the last one that I just never be able to be sold out as well. So there is probably nothing except characters around here for something as well. So there must be a dead person. We got for weapons as well. And like those static television as well. Already it was. I'll be gonna be using around of those things. Such as the fiery lake or the acid like these. And then we might able to be added for lots of characters or something. And I have certainly that I might going to be for added around of those characters. Unless we're gonna be using for the studio crossovers. As we're gonna be added for something like this as well. I'm still having for the mouse cruiser on. And we're gonna be used as the pepperonico cookie as well. That since it wasn't going to be for around here as well, so I'll be putting around him as this one. After a simple full minutes of time, we're gonna be seeing the results as we're seeing all the way up here as well. And finally we got over here like of those 4 or 5 clips with those images like sprites, except right over here. So let's go all the way for 5 clips as well. We got Bowie over here in the McLaren F1, like those things, and outside of nearby a fluid as well. I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be for some sort of a stage as well. The inner stage wasn't gonna be actually like this as well. And there must be Gopnik as well, including for some sort of for the Shelby Cobra. And I'm probably not very sure that it's gonna be for over here. And besides from and next right to him, and there must be Muscle Cookie, who wasn't gonna be actually for standing by like those things. Pistachio Cookie being chased by Huggy Wuggy over here. Inside for some sort of a dark stage as well. And nearby outside for some sort of a like underground thing as well. We got two Knights Cookie and battling against Catnap. And because that must be for one thing as well, that they needed its help, and as of like those things as well. And we really think that Pepperonico Cookie might be able to save them against this guy over here, some sort of a catnap. There's Mommy Longlegs. It was actually being ambushed like those things as well, and she's going to come to try to get her down as Chili Pepper Cookie, because Teague Knight Cookie is actually going to save from her as well. I mean, he's about to save Chili Pepper Cookie from being ambushed by Mommy Longlegs, and because beside of that Chili Pepper Cookie was the Chevrolet C10 pickup. And that was all for some sort of like of those things as well. And so that must be all of like those things as well that completely added on the drafts as well. So it's actually that created in for this absolutely Valentine's Day as well. So we probably that could be the end of this video of all like those things as well. So we done all the characters like itself, and it was probably for a long for metahood as well. So that is going to be the end of this video like this, and the link is going to be in description, but you have to be at age of 18 to access this comic studio to view for only for adults or teenagers as well. So thanks for watching and for all your support, and don't forget that the main website is also into the description below. And I'll be talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later, as I'll be signing off for the next couple of those things, as we're going to return back to rooms once again, or maybe for one more time, I guess.